My name is Peter Winzer. I am a director of optical transmission research at Nokia Bell Labs. Data communications is evolving very, very rapidly. For decades, we have been seeing 60% per year annual growth rates in communications, which means a doubling of traffic every 18 months. So in order to accommodate that kind of traffic growth, we need to constantly innovate and come up with new solutions that can communicate faster and further. And that is exactly where my research fits in. The patent is about digital signal processing algorithms that are able to produce and to understand very large alphabets in optical communications. Now, what does that mean? Let's look at language. In the English language, we have 26 characters and we form letters out of these 26 characters. And an average English word has 5 characters. And we write those characters one letter by letter to communicate a message. What the patent that Alan Gnauck and I came up with about 10 years ago, what that is all about is expanding that alphabet to as many letters as you want, giving the user the ability to communicate with arbitrarily long alphabets. We initially did this with 16 letters, but just today we did 4,096 letter alphabets in the labs. So in order to receive those letters, we need very complicated digital signal processing algorithms that are able to write and to read those very complicated alphabets. So in essence, we are teaching optics how to speak Chinese. Transponders today are able to switch between alphabets or switch between languages if you want. I've here a chip that's how this thing looks like when it's done. This is what the research looks like once the development unit has taken it and made a product out of it. So all these digital signal processing algorithms end up in this tiny little chip, and this latest generation chip can process 500 gigabits per second, which is an enormous amount, half a terabit per second. So that's how things look like from the inception in research all the way to the final product. You are experiencing yourself in your home that you want more and more data traffic. You are streaming videos, you want all your photos in the cloud, you want to have 3D and virtual reality, augmented reality interaction with your friends and family, and all that will only increase. And as this increases, you want to communicate at higher and higher speeds with the cloud or with a data center. And to enable that, you will need those higher order modulation formats that will all use these complicated algorithms to make them work. You won't see any of this. Like with any good technology, it's hidden from the end user. All you see is it works. And when it doesn't work, that's when you notice something's going wrong. Getting an award that's associated with Thomas Edison is particularly nice because Thomas Edison represents not just an inventor, but also an innovator and an entrepreneur. And that combination is extremely rare. Being associated with that kind of person is a great thing.